I should have tested audio and whatever before starting, but whatever, screw it. Apparently I had this stream scheduled for yesterday, but I forgot about it, so I'm playing it today. I'm not going to pretend I didn't forget it. Yeah, that's what happened. Okay. So, campaign hard difficulty, continue. Alright. This is right after the beacon mission. Okay. At least I didn't forget a lot of stuff.
Listen up. The IMC have developed a fold weapon.
Audio check. That's fine.
It has the power to destroy entire worlds, but without its power source, the Ark, it is inoperable. Your mission is to capture the Ark before it can leave the airbase.
She's not in the Titan.
Weapons hot. Stand by for Titanfall.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. Wrong weapon. Give me the interesting one. Oh, I can see my legs. Now it's gone.
Get to cover, pilot. We're taking down that wall.
Oh, I can lock onto enemies right here.
We're not getting any closer to that
There's
ship.
grunts on the ground. Yeah, I've got to take down these guys, I assume.
So weapons free.
No, I'm not dealing any damage. Man, I'm taking a lot of damage here. I should have taken cover. But I'll manage.
Throwing off target, suppressing fire.
I assume, yeah, these guys can die. Okay. I don't know if it's possible to save all of them.
Fine, come in.
I have this obsession when I play Halo, it's to save all of the Marines.
7, turn it around.
So here I'm like, I don't know if it's possible to save all of them. Again, I'm playing on hard, so they may... It's either they don't have that much health to begin with, or the enemies deal more damage on this difficulty, so they're dying already. There. Oh, that's a suicidal mission if I've ever seen one. You couldn't really destroy the turrets before you deploy the Titans. I mean, you have a spaceship, right? I don't know. These guys may not be the most tactically or strategically sound.
Let's bring the war to them. Keep moving forward.
There's just 2 guys left and Sarah. Oh, this isn't looking very good for them at least. I also don't know if my allies can pick up batteries like I can.
That ship can take off at any moment.
Oh shit, what the fuck? That was surprising. I don't know what did that. I may not survive this.
Use your cores, people. Elk 4, get to that underground entrance.
Oh. I did not know I can move out of Doomsday by collecting batteries. Maybe it's just a campaign thing. I mean, of course it's just a campaign thing. If this could happen in multiplayer, I bet it would be broken. Yeah, that guy isn't going to make it out alive. Yep, dead. I'm dead. What the f- she's already there? Do more militia titans start coming down? No, that's just her. Okay. I thought she made it all the way inside. Ah, shit. I was not expecting that. I'll reload the checkpoint. Screw it. Actually, no, I'll restart. Maybe I can start it in a better condition. Audio check again. Okay, audio check is fine. Yeah, she's inside the Titan. Oh. Her model is in the Titan now. I think the last time her model just did not load. Again, give me the... actually, no, give me the tone. I think tone is going to be more useful here. Okay, I should take cover here. So I can't do anything against those turrets. Yeah. They should have, you know, launched an attack from orbit or something and bombed this place. Or, you know, landed over there where there's no cannons, but whatever. That's a lot of enemies. I did not notice how many enemies there were before. Yes. Hone is definitely more useful here. These guys are supposed to be special forces, right? SRS. So why are they dying so quickly to basic bitch enemies? Guess it's to make the player feel more special, but come on. Maybe I should use my shield to defend them. But then, regarding this AI, I don't think that is even going to be possible half the time. Okay, I got 3 guys and her. I don't think this will do anything to the turret. I've not lost a single health point so far. Well, now we've got 2 guys and Sarah. Now we've got 1 guy and her. So much for special forces. Give me a group of specters over these guys any day. They call themselves special forces, but they die to a bunch of basic enemies before even going inside. And this is all you deploy with. A bunch of incompetent people. Maybe on lower difficulties they actually kill enemies. But they're not making a very good impression. Okay. Shit. Damn. Okay, I don't know. Oh, I'm over here. Okay. I don't know if these guys infinitely spawn as well. Both teammates and enemies. Nice. Okay. I'm going to keep shooting and hope that the enemies don't infinitely respawn, because if they do, then it would just be best for me to just keep moving forward. North Star down. Okay, I'm finally going inside. This is on hard. Okay, good. Just checking. Why am I losing to this guy?
Pilot, you're with me.
That was embarrassing.
Into the tunnel.
Also, shouldn't pilots be more collected in battle? I mean, you see IMC pilots not freak out all the time. But these militia pilots who call themselves special forces, their discipline needs practice. Okay. Seems like enemies have stopped spawning. No, wait, there's one more there. And one guy inside.
Salvo core ready.
There's nowhere to run. Good. Now it's just me and her because of course it is. She's like the only one who can do anything here apparently. The only one amongst the NPCs anyway. Okay, good. You know, it would have been nice if regular militia forces joined in as well. But yeah. So much for special forces. It's just her. I think she's one of those NPCs like Johnson in Halo who cannot be killed. That does not automatically make her better than the rest though.
Elk 4, Store 2. Lock this area down. Watch out, IMC Titans up ahead. BT, Pilot Cooper, you're with me. Let's go.
Ah shit, there's a Scorcher over there. I get a little bit nervous when enemy Titans suddenly start charging at me.
Nice shot, Pilot Cooper. We need to keep moving.
Why am I in front of you? Move ahead. You have an example to set. Oh, there's guys in here. Huh. What if I were to shoot all the way there? No, there are no guys over there. Okay. I'm going to switch to Brute now.
We've got to get to that ship before
Electric smoke, really?
those Titans out, Pilot. Move it, Pilot. Move it!
This AI behavior is strange.
Flight core ready.
Man, if only Titanfall 2 had Titanfall 1's Titan customization.
Good takedown, Pilot.
I really like this weapon. And Vortex Shield is actually really useful.
Nice. Real nice. Now it's my turn. Flight core ready. Flight core activated. Flight core offline. Will you pay for that, outlaw?
Looks like I don't get any reinforcements here. R201, SMR. You start me out with this, okay then. Not my favorite weapons, but not bad either. I may play through this game again on the hardest difficulty though.
There's a list up ahead. Come on, pilot. Follow me. Here we go. Get
Yeah.
ready, pilot. Going up.
I don't know if it's possible to save any of the other guys. But considering how easily they die,
As far as I'm concerned,
I don't
you've
think
earned
it's
your
possible.
certification. Now let's finish this thing and get home.
New loadout. North Star.
There she is. We still have time to intercept the Ark.
Oh, I forgot how slow
Incoming hostiles.
the charge up is on this gun without the upgrades. Where is she? Oh, she's already there. You see, that's what she should be doing from the start. There's another guy also. With her. I don't know where he came from. Maybe they just spawned him in. If Frontier Defense has taught me anything, is that Reapers can be more dangerous than Titans sometimes. Oh shit. That's a good light show. Man, this gun deals a lot of damage here. Campaign enemies probably have like a separate damage modifier or something. So if you do a headshot with this cannon, it would deal way more damage than it normally should. Because they don't normally deal this much damage in Frontier Defense. Even on regular difficulty. Hello. Playing this game on hard on my first time. Well, it's not my first time playing this game, but it's my first time playing the campaign, so I think it's pretty fun so far. Man, they really have some kind of damage modifier. I should not be shredding them in like 3 hits. Two tether traps? Okay. Okay. Yes, there's definitely a modifier. Because North Star does not get 2 tether traps by default.
Pushing forward. We cannot let the Ark leave on that ship.
I'm not used to being this strong on North Star.
Nice shooting. Keep moving.
Is there a better gun for me? No. R97. Nothing good here. Car. You know what, this tone is making things a bit too easy. Let's go with Ion. Not tone, this North Star. Oh, there's a guy here. What the? I thought I cleared out the area already. Huh. So we do see these Vanguard Titans use different weapons. Well, I did see one of them use a different weapon. I think he's dead now. Wow, that one guy is getting shredded by 2 Reapers. So much for special forces. I think there's something up here. Something I did not kill, maybe. No? Okay. That the only thing that was there was the Reaper. I don't know why I thought they would put some grunts up there or something. Okay. Clear. Maybe there's something else over here. Intended path. Something else here. No, nothing here. Okay.
All militia forces, move in on the Draconis.
Sorry, this is your dead end, pilot.
Damn, that's a lot of damage on a single laser shot. That I don't think that was a critical as well. Huh. There's one guy here, okay. Maybe if I go in front, these guys won't die so easily.
The escort is here. We don't have much time.
Laser core ready.
How am I so bad with this? Excuse me. You aren't supposed to be here. Get lost.
I hope you like it hot, pilot.
This guy must have spawned right behind me. That's more like a hard difficulty challenge. There we go. Battery 1. Battery 2. The second one gave me a bit more health though.
Laser core ready.
Pretty weak, huh? I'm used to my laser core dealing way more damage than this.
Enemy Titan down.
There we go, that's a critical.
Detecting hull damage.
Nothing else.
We need to
Good.
get to that ship. Don't let them get away. Don't let them get away. Get to that ramp.
Precious cargo, locate the Ark.
This is Sloan. The Ark is headed your way. I'll let Viper take it from here. See you soon.
Yeah, about our spaceships,
Get to a ship. We're going after them.
yeah, about those spaceships. That's pretty funny. They just let that ship stay there. What if they destroyed the Draconis first, before it took off, so the Ark was just stranded on the base? That's what I would have done, but oh well. I spawned with an archer.
This is Commander Briggs.
One shot.
Have to recover the Ark. The
Spitfire.
ISB is taking it to the fold weapon on board the Draconis. All ships, flank speed. We have to hit them hard and fast. Briggs out.
Copy that. 6-4 en route. Woo! Here we come.
No embark, okay.
We'll provide a support platform.
Enemy squadron in sight. Lock Archers, we've got the drop on them. Light them up.
Fuck two. Missile up the rail. Flash one. Flash two.
You missed one.
Good hit. Confirm
He just died, okay.
We're coming up on a transport. Just burn past it. We have to catch the Draconis.
I got an unidentified bogey at 11 o'clock.
What the hell is that? Anyone got a clear visual?
I wonder if I can kill any of those guys in there.
Airborne bogey acquired.
Well, so much for missile defense systems. I thought you had CIWS or some interceptors, but no. Viper.
I got you, kid. Brace yourself.
Barker, nice of you to show up.
You're welcome.
Battleship
Double
Alpha,
take? Wait, where's my archer?
Draconis. We
You can't spawn me with an archer and
Cooper, I need a
take it
pilot
away straight up.
to secure the deck now.
Commander Briggs, this is Blackbird 6-4. We can get him there.
Quite strange, I don't see any ships like behind me.
That 6-4. You can do this, Cooper.
Just like before.
Not exactly. There are significantly more variables to throwing between two moving platforms. Good luck.
Hey, he's floating. I saw his feet floating in midair over there for a second.
Welcome to the 6-4, Coop.
Cooper, listen up. We can't take you directly to the bridge. We'll never get past those guns. We'll drop you off at the stern and you'll have to work your way forward.
Contact left.
Cooper, I'm gonna get as close as I can without crashing. Time your jump.
Ooh, that's a good shot.
Now, go!
Okay, low gravity there.
You from out here, Coop.
Good to see. Ah, shit. I'm already getting shot at.
Got a guy underneath the stairs.
They're around the corner. Watch your left side.
Man, the Spitfire is not as strong as I thought it was. It can't even one-shot headshot despite being an LMG. It is very accurate though. Maybe I should have used it more. There's one more.
This is 6-4. Engaging the hostile.
The room's clear.
Mastiff. Nice.
Commander Briggs, this is the price.
Uh,
Between the both those guns and that flying Titan.
I wonder why I can't hack Spectres in this campaign.
On it, just hang on. Cooper's
I think that was a
on
good
main
thing that they
contact.
should have
I don't know if that's gonna be enough.
put in the campaign.
Cooper, hurry.
Hacking enemy Spectres.
Drive this ruptured. Abandoned ship.
Well, that sucks. So much for, ooh, Volt, Spitfire, Volt. And seeing the Stalkers here made me miss the Spectres from Titanfall 1. They use them way more often there. Not that the Stalkers are bad. I just think that they should have had both enemies in the campaign more equally. Because I've seen Spectres a few times, but that's about it, really. But the Stalkers are like almost like they're there every 2 missions. Ooh, a double hit. Okay, I'm going to spend my double take here, then switch it for a different weapon. There's still a guy over there. There you go.
Gun 3 is down.
That's it. Clean them up.
Okay, give me the Volt. Spitfire, Volt, Mastiff. Okay. I'm pretty sure I get lower gravity on this whole area, or at least in some parts of this area. One melee to kill them? I thought I required two. Damn, tremors. Or whatever this instability thing is called.
Gun 2 is down. Get
I don't like it when the floor moves under me and I can't do anything.
Like that's all of them.
I've got no hostiles in sight. Cooper, stand by. The 6-4 are coming aboard.
Can I use the gun? No? Okay.
No anti-air cannons active on the deck of the Malta. They must be disabled from the bridge before we can approach.
We're on it. Nice work, Coop.
Good covering fire.
We got your back. Commander Briggs, we'll also need your help.
Copy that, Bear. On my way. The bridge is through that hangar over there. Any ideas? Briggs here. What do you need me to do?
Close the door and keep her steady. He's not thinking. No, wait a second. Follow me. I love this joke. It's never boring.
Just move your ass, Davis.
Okay, low gravity. That's how I can make it. Ah, shit, I jumped too early.
We got the drop on them.
Well, that sucks.
I love this joke. It's never boring.
Just move your ass, Davis.
Okay, that's more like it.
We got the drop on them.
Get to cover!
Hey, there's definitely someone up here. No? Okay. Double take, double take. Ah, screw it, I have a shotgun. What am I doing here? Oh shit, I'm already almost dead. Okay. Use the shotgun. Hey, finally there's a normal Spectre. Something's shooting at me from up there. Wow, that was an accurate shot. Man, sometimes the AI in this game, they can be really surprisingly accurate. Okay, double take. I don't think a shotgun is going to be very optimal here.
Get to cover!
Soon as I switch away the shotgun, I immediately get myself into a situation where I would use the shotgun. But I don't have it. Because of course I make perfect decisions all the time. Anyway. Wait, there's ammo?
The bridge
Oh,
up there.
Follow me.
okay.
Come on, Coop. Keep up.
That's the bridge already? What kind of ship is this? You put a bridge? Okay. Guess I shouldn't question how they build their bridges. Their ships. Seems like the security is kind of crap.
We're gonna breach the glass. Take your marks. Guy by the stairs.
Tango on the mezzanine.
Shape charges are ready.
Hey, Coop, watch how the 6-4 does it. Pilot Cooper, are you ready?
I don't know who I'm supposed to shoot, but whatever.
Clear?
Clear.
I think these guys will die automatically.
On me. Cooper, get to the captain's console and
I don't know.
guns.
Well, that was easy.
Commander breaks the Malta is ours.
Copy that, 6-4. Cooper,
That was easy.
you still have control of the bridge. Use your data knife to steer yourself right behind the Draconis.
Whoa, the frame rate on this animation.
Cooper,
You got it. On my way. Hold on, Tin Man.
all call signs. Clean up hostiles and rendezvous with the Draconis. This is it.
Too far off, Coop.
Why is the frame rate on my hand so low? Can I move forward? Can I go any faster? No?
To the right. You're up too high.
I like the little...
Forward.
I like the little, landmark they have over there.
Go down. That's it. You did it. Use your Titan, Cooper. I'm done babysitting.
Ready to transfer control to pilot.
I like these helmets. Man,
Cooper will cover you.
I wish we could use them.
Take the deck and get to the Draconis.
I don't know why we don't see these two ever again. Switch to North Star. Boss fight, isn't it? That's why there are these. Well, I'm ready.
2-1. Viper's on station. Your journey ends here, pilot. The skies belong to me. Nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide. Tally engaging bandit.
Oh, that's not fair. You're instantly throwing your core at me. Now there are two Scorchers here. That's not fair either.
Flight war ready.
You hear that ringing in your ears, son?
Oh, those guys are still there, huh? I wonder if he can actually kill them.
Viper 1, taking cover. Raz 4 visual, 0.0923. Move in.
I think he has a pretty poor definition of what taking cover is.
Viper 1 lost control. I'm losing control. Going down. Mayday, mayday, going down.
Commander Briggs.
That was easy.
T-7274.
Man,
Viper is
North Star is super powerful here.
The Draconis and secure the Ark. We'll prep for transfer.
Cooper. Ready for fastball.
He's walking on mid-air again. Wow. Can really destroy everything in his path, huh?
Adjusting for wind resistance. Calculating.
Well, that ship was unlucky. Man, I love it when giant robots wrestle. There goes his arm. There goes his
I've lost the
hatch.
Need cover, need cover.
And there goes his head.
Cooper, aim for the cockpit.
I said there goes his head.
Take the shot.
Man, I suck at this. Grenade. Huh. Man, I really need to aim better. I wonder how far I can go. Right up next to him, huh?
I've lost the hatch. Need cover, need cover.
There goes his head. I thought that was going to be a one-shot. But apparently not, huh?
BT, you okay?
Left arm severed. However, I am still operational.
Left arm severed. He says it so normally.
Losing altitude. It is up to us, Cooper.
Wait, what? Don't tell me Viper just destroyed the main engines of the ship or something.
Down here.
He literally just... I guess that was a lucky shot, huh?
We are approaching
He just did a
containment unit.
missile and the whole ship is just going down now.
The containment unit is too large to carry. We must improvise.
Okay, now what?
I cannot reach the Ark. Cooper, I need your help.
You have a giant robot arm. I don't think that is safe to handle.
Quickly, we need to get off the ship. We are running out of time.
The Ark. Secure the Ark. Achievement earned.
Get the Ark out of here!
Negative. We are trapped.
What are you doing?
Protocol 3. I will not lose another pilot. Brace for impact.
I do not think either of us will survive if the ship lands. I mean, if we were not the main characters, of course. Also, there are no handcuffs. Look at that.
Lisk, your problems are not my concern. Once you have delivered the Ark as per your contract, your payment will be transferred by the IMC.
Just have my money ready. I'll get you your precious cargo, you useless nav. Oi, Titan! You're gonna open up and give me what I want.
Voice command. Not recognized.
Let me just rip it out of him.
Can't risk it. The Ark's unstable.
Unstable, huh?
Listen,
I guess he doesn't know that you can just touch it with your bare hands and nothing will happen.
go on. Tell your Titan to open up.
BT, open that hatch when this guy's dead.
Still trying to be a hero, eh? I have a lot of dosh riding on this contract, my friend. So tell your Titan, if he doesn't open up, I will shoot you in the head.
Pilot in jeopardy. Ocular systems. Marginal. Cannot visually acquire pilot.
That's a lie.
Stand him up. You see him now? Right here, right here. Yeah? You see him now?
Functions compromised by severe crash damage.
I don't care how broken you are. I know deep down, some things still work in there. Now open up, or I'm going to shoot your pilot in the head. You still remember numbers, don't you? I'm going to count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Nah, that wasn't so hard, was it? That's the problem with teams. If you don't win together, you die together.
Oh, he tried to grab him. That's the wrong target. Could have you know, went after Blisk instead. But I guess he gets to escape.
Nice try, love. Say goodnight.
Alright, get the ark out of here! We're running out of time!
I like his voice. Apparently his accent is South African. Objective survive. I've seen that one before. What if I... Oh, okay. It's good when fire hurts you. What about this one? No.
I can no longer uphold the mission. But you still can. Take the seer kit. It is your best chance for survival.
Pistol. Knife. That's got to be the core. Well, I gotta commend him, he ripped out his own brain without a second thought. Okay, where do I go? Survive, evade, resist, escape. I see him up here. Hold E to hack. Hey, that's a nice animation. I wish Titanfall 2's Frontier Defense had these turrets that you could hack. In the first game, they definitely did.
Fire at will. Captain, do you have a fix on that signal?
I've got something, but it's faint. Cannot confirm.
It's a nice sound effect.
I'm picking up a data core, but it's a weak signal.
The game just lagged.
Are you sure you have the coordinates? Boost the signal. I need to get through to them.
Commander Briggs, I have a lock on Cooper's position. He's pulled BT's data core. He must have the seer kit.
Powerful moment right here. Silence from the character.
How copy? Over.
I only need to pull the trigger once.
BT-7274. Cooper.
Achievement earned, I know Kung Fu. Melee animations are still the same. No grenades.
Is that you? I'm picking up BT's data core. Cooper, this is Commander Sarah Briggs. If you can read me, get to the bridge 1 click north of your position. We've only got one shot to turn this fight around and you're it. Our fleet's moving in on the fold weapon.
How are these rings moving? They're literally floating in midair. If you had a power source in the middle, sure, but it's not there yet. I do not need to hold down the button to lock on, it just locks on by itself. Nice revenge moment here. I don't know.
You're headed in the right direction. Just keep moving. The anti-air defenses are extremely
Okay.
heavy around the fold weapon.
It's good that
We're having trouble getting boots on the ground.
I get to kill these guys after BT dies, but I don't know if it was a good choice to make the smart pistol have infinite ammo here. I mean, I wish I could pick up one of these guns along the way too, but
We have one last Vanguard in the racks. I'm pulling its data core and preparing it for Titanfall.
pulling its data core. So she knows that I can insert this thing into it. That's a lot of enemies. Drones. And turrets. No, I can't kill the things on top. Well, it can't lock on anyway. If I heard you. What if I, I don't think it's worth it to kill them, but I want to see if it's possible. Okay, that one's dead. No reward. Okay. So those guys are literally just there for set dressing.
Cooper, your Titan's standing by. Call it when ready.
Well, that's convenient.
Titanfall.
Call in a new BT.
Hello, Jack.
I have 6 rounds left.
New chassis, same Titan?
Old paint, same data core. BT-7274, good to go.
Old paint. So this was original paint job, huh?
Our mission.
But this is a different body. But you see what it was, how much good it would have done if they just let me pick up one of those weapons along the way. Oh well. Legion, my main.
Cooper, I'm throwing everything I've got at the IMC, but it's not going to be enough to stop the fold weapon. I need you to get inside its control room. Commander Briggs to all battle stations. I want close fire support on Cooper and BT. Do whatever it takes to cover them.
Solid copy. We'll go.
Cooper, get up that hill. We'll cover you. Move!
Oh damn. Man, I wanted the satisfaction of killing them myself. But I suppose that is not necessary. There we go, I've missed that professionalism from the IMC enemies. The pilots especially. It's funny how the most professional sounding enemies are actually the mercenaries. In some cases anyway. Smart core! My beloved. Your sword will not save you. Damn, that's a very accurate shot. Must have been some orbital weapon or something.
Keep moving. Don't let up.
Because I do not believe that one of those spaceships can do that.
Militia Titan in sight. Take it down.
Man. After they give you the chance to kill a bunch of grunts using a smart pistol, they'd be like, they rob all of the Titan kills from you.
Went dark. Give me a sit rep now.
Captain Landiger of the Rutledge. Stockton took a broadside. It's going down.
Commander Briggs, this is Gates of the 6-4. Are we late to the party? You're just in time, Gates. How much juice do you have left in the Malta? Got plenty to spare. Don't worry, Coop, we've got your back.
Targeting systems online. We are weapons hot.
Alright, let's end this quick.
Oh, that's the Malta, huh? Okay. Yeah, they're definitely shooting down here. Okay, that's a better way of showing supporting fire instead of having it come down from the top. I have 150 rounds. Okay. Confirmed campaign. Every Titan loadout in campaign has a special modifier. Confirmed. Also, the shotgun blast, whatever it's called, deals way more damage than it should. That's a smart use of a North Star there.
These guys off your back. It's all you from here on out.
No wonder it's dead so quickly.
Cooper, we're tracking Blisk and Sloan just ahead. They have the Ark. Keep moving.
We must stop the IMC from using the full weapon at all costs. If we fail, the militia planet of Harmony.
Oh damn, that's a weak ass shield. I thought they would just run away actually. I didn't expect them to fight back. Well, oh well. An enemy that fights back. At least I can kill it. It's easier for me to kill it.
Attention IMC personnel. This is General Marder. The mercenaries have delivered the Ark. Prep the fold weapon.
I thought it wasn't done testing yet. They didn't finish testing this thing. They just moved it from that research base here and then they're going to fire again.
Initiating targeting systems. Harmony. Coordinates 264.588 recorded.
Those are not coordinates. And this is the same thing we saw at that research base. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, that's him right there. That's some powerful glass.
You have your money, Blisk. Now go. My forces will take over from here.
That time they do something.
I think our militia pilot's trying to be a hero.
Yeah, you said that before.
Keep the salvage.
Who said anything about salvage? I'll do this one for free.
I like the paint job on her Titan.
You know what I see when I look at you?
That's a... There's no way that guy could have come in. That's a ceiling over our heads.
Smart core ready.
You can't outrun a laser core, you little bugger.
Yeah, well, you can't outsmart a bunch of bullets headed straight for your face, either.
That's what I'm saying, pilot. This is more entertaining.
She can teleport, okay. I don't know how those guys made their way in, but I guess all of them can teleport now.
Planetary designation, Harmony.
Alright, I'm ready for more.
Where's that guy? That's the tone right there. Okay. Oh, I can open it. Ah, shit. You got me good there. Unfortunately, I can even beat you. I can beat you from here. Okay. Now I'm at full health again.
You ain't walking away that easy. Goodbye, little
There you are. That's a very useful box. I don't know about that. You sent half an army at me and you still failed. Huh. That's the exact same way. She got destroyed in the opening. That's pretty funny.
Fold weapon priming sequence complete. Deploying the Ark.
attempting to restore ocular systems.
We fired everything at the fold weapon. No effect on target.
Ocular systems restored. My analysis is throw. Warning. Hostile. Titan detected.
Why is he still here? He walked out of the room, watched me kill his friend, and then came back just to talk? Okay.
I'm not going to...
That's pretty funny.
I don't work for free. But... you don't get to kill me, either. Yeah, you earned this, eh? Liz,
That's pretty nice of him.
that class Titan is still in there. Not my problem, Marta. Should have put it in my contract. I've got other people with money to see. What are you doing? What do you think you are doing?
I could beat him in a fight. He just despawned right in front of me, okay. He just despawned right in front of me. I think this game was... You're supposed to have a smaller FOV. That's why sometimes I see enemies spawn and despawn right in front of me. Although, there were only a few times that happened, so... I can probably count those times on one hand. So it's not a big deal, really. Hey, at least save his business card first.
Cooper, our ground teams can't make it.
Keep it in your pocket first.
Find a way to destroy the fold weapon from the inside. There's no other way.
Commander Briggs, I believe I have a solution. In its exposed state, my reactor core may be able
Oh, every time I press the button, it's just one step, so I actually have to hold it down. Okay.
We can blow it up. I'm sending you coordinates for a dropship rendezvous.
Coordinates received. We'll be there, but I don't see how you can.
Trust me, I have done the math.
I sure as hell hope so. We're on our way. Good luck, both of you. Briggs out.
Okay, this cutscene time. I was wondering when I can stop holding the button.
We got a way out of this one, BT?
Calculating.
Give me an answer.
Protocol 3. Protect the pilot.
BT, what are you doing?
Trust me.
BT!
Whoa. Ah, my ears. That was loud. I hope there's an explanation as to how he just destroyed that thing. By himself. By just colliding with it. These are some convenient rocks. Oh shit. Down here. Man, everything's just straight up falling apart here. Ah, shit. How could I have missed that? Man. Okay, second try.
There's nothing we can touch down on here.
And if I'm flying through this shit show, you better be there on time, kid.
Move, pilot. I'm tracking you. Keep going.
Oh shit. It knocked me off the thing. Up here? Here.
That's it. You're almost there. Move, move.
Down here. And jump.
Got a visual.
Come on, pilot. Parker, get us out of here.
Man. That's the first and last time I will see a dropship jump sequence in Titanfall 2. Still looks really good though. Well, that's what you get for messing with a giant weapon like that. The IMC is so fucking stupid.
And to BT. Barker, set a course for Harmony. Take us home.
You got it.
Well, they got what they deserve. Achievement earned renowned pilot. Complete the campaign on hard.
Destruction of Typhon saved the planet Harmony.
Hmm.
The militia calls this planet their headquarters. But millions of others call it home. Commander Briggs says I'll be inducted into.
I wonder how Blisk made it out. Because by the time he walked away, there were like 3 or 4 minutes left before the whole planet exploded.
To get assigned a new Titan. I kinda like the old one.
Great job on Typhon. To all of you.
This is Pilot Jack Cooper, signing off.
Man, that was a good campaign. A bit short, but overall, pretty good. I would say an 8 out of 10. I did like the character building. And somehow they made the story-wise, I'm a bit torn on the time travel bit. And basically the entire story is enemy have super weapons, stop them, save people, that's it. But everything in everything that is being supported by the story, let's say the characters, everything, especially the characters, right? They were the highlight. The story itself is just there to support what actually matters, and I think that's okay. But overall, I think there should have been way more missions about the overall conflict. Like in Titanfall 1, where you got to see the grand scale of things. In this game, there was the one with the Draconis chase, and the one where you stormed the base with a bunch of Titans that can't hold their own. I wish there were more moments like that, because this campaign felt to me, especially, it's like you're supposed to be in a war against this big giant corporation, right? And it's like a whole several solar systems spanning conflict, but what it felt to me for this game is that you're going on your little adventure, and it somehow manages to help the militia in the end. Were it not for the whole super weapon thing tying the whole plot together, I think it would have been a bit of a disconnect. Because in Titanfall 1, I believe it started with a simple raid or something. They started small, and then they started raiding IMC areas, and then took out a super carrier, which looked amazing from a set piece perspective. Too bad it's a multiplayer match thing, but it looks great. And then they went to blow up an enemy oil station or whatever. They gave the overall conflict way more. You got to see more of the overall conflict. Here it's just like half the time you're on your little adventure, and then towards the end it's like, oh yeah, wait, we have a conflict, and we have to show more of it. So that's what they did. I don't know, I'm a bit torn. I mean, I like how they spent a lot of time developing BT. but I wish they could have developed the pilot-titan relationship in a way that did not have the rest of the war take a back seat. Because up till the which mission was it? Oh yes, up to the beacon mission, I believe. Everything before that felt like a little side quest. And then everything after the beacon mission felt like the main quest, if that makes any sense. I think they did a pretty good job. Overall. The mission structure was fine. Some missions was too short. Like when I think of an 8 or 9 level campaign, I think of when Halo, where each level is 30 minutes to an hour long. Like the missions in Halo are really long, especially towards the second and third game. But actually no, the first game had pretty long levels too. So I'm used to shooters having really long levels. So when I picked up Titanfall 2, when I played the campaign here, I'm like, why are the levels so short? I mean, that does not make it bad, but that's really short. Some of them were, I think some of them were like a few parkour sections, a couple of battle arenas, and that's it. And then you just move on to the next mission. I think the first mission, I think the prologue where before you get your jump kit and everything, the part where you play as the rifleman at the beginning, I think that part should have been a bit longer. And I think the level with Kane should also have been a little bit longer. And I think storming the base, that mission should have been way longer, along with the mission to the one with Viper in it. I don't remember the names, but the one with Viper in it, it should have been way longer, because I noticed that you jump to the enemy ship, you fight through a few, actually no, you fight through like one single gun deck or something, and then you take out a few turrets, but surely that's not all of the turrets, right? And then you go through the hangar bay, and then you go straight to the bridge, which is just up to a staircase. That part should have been way longer. Like, you should have been fighting through corridors, and we should have seen like more I think we should have seen like naval staff or crew members that were not IMC grunts. And then fighting through those corridors, then we get to the bridge, because the way you get to the bridge in that ship is just it reeks of cut content. It's like when they put a very long ladder in Dark Souls, and yeah, or when they put a very long cutscene in Halo 2. It's like to cut out half a level or cut a whole level. So I reached a spaceship, not a spaceship, the ship boarding mission could have been way longer. The final mission was way too short as well. Like after she shoots BT and you pick up the smart pistol, I think the section where you mow down a bunch of grunts and shit, that was perfect. But then when you get the Legion, But then when you get the Legion, loadout, you get like 10 minutes with it, and then boss fight, and then that's the end. And I think it was very short. It was way too short. Like, I think, what is it? This is a tutorial. This is also a tutorial. So technically there are 6 missions. 7 missions. This one is a bit too short, I think. This one was fine. This one was very good. It's basically just that Dishonored 2 mission, but in an FPS format, and that's fine. I think Effect and Cause was the best mission in terms of uniqueness. The beacon was actually really pretty good too. This one was too short, this one is too short, and this one is way too short. I think they just ran out of time after finishing Effect and Cause or the beacon, because everything after that, there were a few moments where I was like, I mean, I didn't say it, but I thought there was a lot of cut content in these missions especially. Animation Gamer, hello. I think you picked a bad time to come in because I'm about to finish. Yeah. So, yeah. I think the missions are good overall, but especially towards the end, I think some games have this problem where towards the end there are a lot of moments where you can tell that they were rushing to finish it. And that's kind of sucks, honestly, because this campaign is very short. I mean, there's nothing wrong with, well, these are 2 tutorials, so there's nothing wrong with having just 7 missions, but these 7 missions, I don't think they're enough. And I was playing on hard, so I was playing on hard, so it didn't feel too hard. Also, I was expecting it to be way harder than it actually ended up being, and I think that's because, especially the Titan section, because the Titans, there were several modifiers that made the Titan loadouts in campaign way stronger than they should be. Especially on North Star's main gun. And yeah, that was it. I think if you found the North Star loadout way earlier, let's say if you found the North Star loadout like in the beacon or Effect and Cause or whatever, the rest of the campaign would have been a joke. I think it was nice to let us try all of the Titan loadouts one by one. Because I'm going to make a comparison here. So, surprise, surprise, this is not my first time, but not my first time playing through this on this game. But so with all of these Titans, I think Ion was the closest to the multiplayer version, and I think that's pretty fine, but that also means that Ion is weak, because Ion is supposed to be weak. And I think the laser core in the campaign was also a bit underpowered, pretty weak as well. Scorch is very situational in the campaign, and it doesn't help that there's only one shot out of the gun. They started you with the base thermite launcher, which is one shot before reloading, and then I believe there's another one. No, not here. I think it's this one. No, it's not here. Okay. There's an upgrade that allows you to have an extra shot from the main gun, and I think the lack of ammo magazine capacity on the main gun is what makes Scorch less appealing as a loadout in the campaign. North Star is just the main gun, and it starts you out with 2 tether traps, which in this you have to specifically upgrade this, or You have to specifically give up this really strong one just to have 2. Which is, yeah. They made North Star too strong in the campaign. Ronin, I didn't even use it, but I assume Highlander is not part of the kit. But I don't know, because Ronin is my least favorite, so I never used him in the entire campaign. So that is I don't know how strong BT would be if you had Ronin's kit, but whatever. Tone is really good in campaign. And that's because the enemies have very little health. So the 12 round on the 40mm cannon is not that big of a deal. In multiplayer and frontier defense, I need 24 rounds. Because it's one of the Aegis upgrades, 24 rounds on the main gun. Base 12 rounds is just not enough. But in campaign, since the enemies are so weak, the missiles are just going to melt through them anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Legion is just as he is in multiplayer, or this one I think. Legion, really strong. Smart car, really good. One of the Aegis upgrades made the power shot in frontier defense. It made the power shot go over the doom state, so you don't have to doom an enemy titan and then kill them. You can just straight up bam, dead straight away, which is great for nuked titans in this game mode. But in campaign, it's basically just a shotgun blast that doesn't really do anything, because enemy titans in campaign don't have a doom state unless they're a boss. Which is honestly, I think it's a bit of a shame, because you don't really execute titans a lot in the campaign. And I think that it would have been way better if every titan, or maybe when you shoot a titan until it's about to die, maybe there's like a 50% or 25% chance that they would be doomed and you can just execute them. Because pulling an enemy pilot out and squishing them, or you know, any other execution feels good. So it kind of sucks that pretty much every single one of the enemy titans that are not a named enemy or a boss cannot be executed. And that makes Legion's power shot in campaign less of a deal. Expedition, very weak. Honestly, Monarch's XO16 already feels really weak, even with all the upgrades. And that is in frontier defense. In campaign, it's the 30-round magazine compared to Titanfall 1's 90-round magazine, and the low magazine is what makes it so weak. Rocket salvo, no. In campaign, it's this one, multi-target. And multi-target, I've tried it in frontier defense once or twice, and it was shit because it took way too long to lock on, but in campaign, it's actually really good. And you get way more missiles. What else does he have? Electric smoke is electric smoke. Melts enemies, but not too quickly. And Expedition also gets Ion's Vortex Shield, which is a good mix. I may do a campaign run with just the Expedition loadout on the hardest difficulty. That would probably be fun, yeah. Yeah, so I think North Star is way overpowered in campaign. Legion is fine. Tone is a little bit overpowered. Ronin, I don't know. Scorch, very situational, but I think anyone could make it work. Ion underpowered. Expedition underpowered. That's why. Oh, and there's Brute as well. Brute is. Why did they not include it? Brute has the unique quad rocket launcher, which was in Titanfall 1, which you could use, but in Titanfall 2 it's just not usable except for campaign, which is a bit of a shame. The rocket launcher is pretty cool. I wish I could swap. Honestly, I wish I could swap Ronin with Brute, but replace some of the skills. But It has North Star's flight core, which is not very good. Brute has the multi-lock missiles, if I'm not wrong, and it has Vortex Shield. So it's a mishmash of everything, but it has a cool gun. I think Brute has one of the cooler weapons, I think. And it's the one I use most because I don't have access to it here, and I've played a lot of Frontier Defense, so I like Brute. I think Brute is an okay Titan. Okay. I think it's not as powerful as Tone. I think Brute is, in campaign, Brute is somewhere between Legion and Scourge. So that's normal. That's perfectly fine, actually. What else is there? I don't think there's anything else to talk about. Oh right, there's one more thing. The effect and cause mission. So if I were to compare it to a crack in the slab in Dishonored 2, I mean Dishonored is a stealth game, right? So the Dishonored 2 missions basically is the same as this. You switch between two different renditions, or in that case 3 different or 4 different renditions of the same map, but mainly 2, so 2 renditions of the same map. And I think the problem that this mission has that Dishonored 2's version does not have is that you can't see what's in the other timeline. So in Dishonored 2, since it's a stealth game, you have this little mirror that you can pull up. And I don't know how they do it, but through that mirror, that glass, you can see enemies and stuff. Enemies walking around in the past while you're exploring the present, and, you know, vice versa. But in this game, you can't do that. And to compensate for that, I think they made it so that when you go to any one of the timelines, in the other timeline, in the other instance, I should say, the time gets stopped. So if an enemy is in the middle of a reload animation and you switch to the present, it will be stuck there until you switch back to the past, I think. So it's not bad, but let's say if I don't know that a bunch of enemies are going to be attacking me in the present while I'm fighting enemies in the past, I can easily go to, let's say, a grunt shoots me and I'm on red health. So I go to the present to like heal up, and then suddenly an animal attacks me from behind. And I think that's a small problem that this one mission has, but that the others don't. But let me search up Titanfall 2, released on 2016. Now if I search Dishonored 2, released on 2016, so I guess these two studios had the same idea. So they had different takes on this same idea. So I can't really fault the developers that they didn't do what Dishonored did, because it was made around the same time and was released at the same time, so it's not really their fault. But it would have been nice to at least see where the enemies are currently. I mean, there's that blue ball thing that the enemies disappear into when you switch between instances, but other than that, there's no other indication, so I think it could have been improved on that part. And also, they don't even explain whether it was me or Jack and BT that forced them to move the arc up, to bring the arc to the fold weapon before it was scheduled. They had to basically rush it because there's a guy killing everything in their compound. And I don't know if Anderson did it first, or if it's the player character, Jack Cooper, that did it. And then, because, you know, you go back in time and you do the thing. But they don't even bother explaining that. Or if they did, I didn't know. And they did a pretty poor job of it. But other than this mission, which was pretty shaky story-wise, the rest of the story is actually not bad. As for the bosses, I think killing Kane, I don't know why Kane is in charge of this factory thing. I don't know why he's put over there. Like Blisk and Sloan and... Actually no, it's just the two of them. They were the only ones doing their job. Richter was just... Okay, I assume Richter was following them until he was told to kill BT over here. So he was doing his job. And then Sloan and Bliss, they were doing their job here. And then, what was it? Ash was in her little playground. Kane was in his little playground. And I don't know why they were put there. I get it, we need a boss fight. But don't they have a job to do? Like, even Bliss says that she shouldn't be, you know, she shouldn't be playing with things, you know. And besides, if this place was to research IMC equipment, shouldn't an IMC person be in charge instead of a mercenary? In this place, I don't know why Kane was put in charge of it. The story doesn't give me an answer. I think these two levels suffer from having good boss fights, but they're not supposed to be there. And then, oh yeah, Ash dies too quickly as well. I think Kane's arena was pretty good. Ash's arena was a bit messy, and she dies a bit too quickly. Richter is just a flat plane. I don't think Richter's boss fight was good. Sloane's boss fight, I think it should have just been her. It should have just been her. Because, well, I don't know how the fuck other Titans even made it into an enclosed space in the first place. And they weren't there at the start, so... Obviously they decided that she wasn't powerful on her own and put more enemies in there, which is a stupid way to do a boss fight. Because even though Richter's boss fight sucks, at least it's just one guy. And yeah, Sloane's boss fight was not good. And also, the major part of Sloane's difficulty is her, not only the other enemies, but her laser core. And the fact that you have so much cover to just make it a non-issue, I think that makes the boss too easy. Also because you have Legion, who is really strong. So, it makes the boss too easy. Also, you can destroy her with North Star because you have a lot of cover. So you can just peek around the corner, shoot her, and then when she shoots a laser core, just go back around the corner, and she poses no threat. So, I think overall, Sloane is the worst boss fight. And overall, by itself, I think Kane is the best. Either Kane or Ash. Oh yeah, Viper. There's Viper as well. Viper. Let me think. Viper, what? Viper is just a North Star, but they put like 2 or 3 Scorch Titans there for some reason. And Viper is actually pretty weak. He is pretty weak. He dies too quickly. Maybe it's because I used a North Star and I just shot him in the face, but he doesn't really do much of anything other than shoot missiles at you. So that's kind of lame. So I think Viper is better than Sloane. I think in terms of boss quality, it comes down to Sloane, Viper, Richter, and then at the top there's, in the middle of Kane and Ash. In terms of set pieces, I think this one is the best. This one is the second best. And this one is the third. In terms of level design, I think this is the best by itself, because there's a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of dynamic, I wouldn't say dynamic cover, but like there's platforms that go from horizontal to vertical, and that creates for like a dynamic wall run, dynamic environments, which is good. And then there's this one. I mean, a lot of people say Effect and Cause is the best mission. It's one of the best, but I don't think it's the best. And it's because it's just, even from a developer point of view, you just put two maps, one on top of the other. Surround them with a giant skybox. And when the player presses a button, adjust the coordinates by, I don't know, 1000 units or whatever, from the top to the bottom. And then when they press the button, from bottom to top. And that's basically it. You're just going from instance 1 to instance 2, and then instance 2 to instance 1. And the way they designed the thing is just wall run. Basically, the wall running is, in that mission, it's just, oh, there's an obstacle in the present. Okay, switch to the past, go past it, switch back to the present. And that's the same with the wall run. Wall run on a wall that's there in the present, go back to the past, go to the other wall, go back to the present, go to the other wall, go back to the past, go to the other wall. It's like left, right, and then that's it. And the enemies as well. It was interesting to put the stalkers in like a malfunctioning state, especially when you start attacking them in the past. But I think it was good to put like human or humanoid enemies in the past and then contrast them with animals in the present. And then you have the dynamic between, I want to clear out one area first so fighting the other would be easier, or I switch between the two and have to keep both. I have to keep the positions of both of the enemies in both instances in mind at the same time while I'm fighting both of them. And I think that this is a good thing. This level has a lot going for it, but I think this one is the best, even though it's a bit short. Set pieces, these two, definitely. And in terms of level design, these two are the best. I mean, this one has the arc tool, which is just a gimmick. Without the arc tool, this level would be pretty plain, actually. And I like that. I like how in this level you can use the arc tools to activate stalkers to fight for you. That you can do the same with this. I wish that was a more common thing. And I wish you could hack specters in campaign. Oh well. Yeah, I guess that's it. My thoughts on the campaign, that's kind of it. And yes, that's it. I will probably play this campaign again in the future. Maybe on the highest difficulty. Maybe without shooting, maybe on the expedition loadout only, maybe pistols only. I don't know. But I will probably do challenge runs of this game. Now, let me check the time. 1 hour 40 minutes. Should I do Frontier Defense? Maybe one round or something. I don't know. I don't know if I should actually. Maybe I should save it for another stream. Anyway, favorite weapons in campaign, I should probably talk about them as well. R201, too common. Very common actually, but not my favorite. Because at some point they nerfed the spray pattern, which they forgot to do with this gun. And then Hemlock, a little weak in campaign, unless you're attacking grunts and only grunts. G2, it wasn't really there. Flatline was great in campaign because it allows me to one-shot grunts. Car wasn't really there. Alternator, very rare as well, but it's pretty powerful. Vault is pretty common. I think it's a good alternative to the assault rifles in campaign. R97, pretty weak. It's like your PPSH, but without the ammo capacity. Spitfire, it's not as strong as it should be in campaign, I think. Like, it's a light machine gun. It does less damage than a flatline for some reason. It's really accurate, which is good. But in most cases, when you get the Spitfire in campaign, you don't really get a lot of ammo with it. So maybe after like 1 or 2 groups of enemies, you're just done. L-Star, pretty good in campaign, honestly. A little bit common as well because there are a lot of stalker enemies. Devotion, pretty weak. I mean, I only remember using it once, and I did not like it because of the strange fire rate. But once you get that fire rate up, I think the accuracy is just not good enough. Kraber, low magazine capacity, not good enough, but it's really strong. It's really good actually, but the low magazine capacity is just bringing this weapon down a bit. Double take is really good. Double take is good. I think it was good to have it more in the campaign. Longbow, they should have had this in more. They should have put this in a couple more levels, I think. Shotgun, this is good. They put it most. I used it the most, and I noticed them putting it the most in. I think it was the mission where you kill Kane and the time travel mission. And I think in both cases they worked pretty well. Mastiff, pretty strong. But can also feel weak sometimes. I don't know why, that's the thing. SMR, I remember they spawned me with it once. And then I never got to use it. EPG, I don't know if you can pick this up in the campaign. Softball, pretty sure this one is overpowered just as it is in Frontier Defense. Cold War, I don't recall this being in campaign, so I can't say for sure. Mozambique is quite weak in my opinion in campaign. I don't know why. I mean, there was only like one mission where I thought it was really useful. I mean, in close quarters, because the only mission I picked it up, it was in the one where you kill Ash, and I think it's weak. I mean, why would I pick this up when in the same mission I could be using a Mastiff? So that's the weapons. Anti-Titan, charge rifle. I don't know if this was in the campaign. I think I see enemies using it, but I'm not sure. MGL, really good against stalkers and specters. They also use this way too often. Thunderbolt, not in the campaign. Archer, the game just didn't let me use it, so I can't say how strong it is for sure. Everything else, yeah, I think that's about it, honestly. Yeah, I think that's about it for this stream. I mean, they really have not updated these in a long time. Oh well. I want to see how many people are actually playing this game right now. I'm just curious. Steam charts. Titanfall 2. This is on PC. Current players 2,312. Man, this game peaked in May 2021 with 27,000 players, and then it just dropped. And then reached 20,000, dropped to 6k, 16,000, dropped to 5k, 15,000, dropped again, 22,000 dropped all the way down to 4K. The most recent spike is in March 2024, 13,000 players, and then after that it just dropped all the way. And then now it's on Steam at least. On consoles I don't know, but right now it's averaging around 2,000 to 4,000. 2,000 to 3,000 actually, more accurately. And with the multiplayer in the state that it is, there's a reason I don't play multiplayer in this game. PvP at least, because I'm just not that kind of person. But I do think this game is underrated. Titanfall 1, current players 0. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Yeah. Honestly, I think Titanfall 2, if it looks a bit more like Titanfall 1, it would be way more interesting because if I look up Titanfall 1, it's a lot more black and white. I mean, there were colors as well, but it's more gritty, it's more... It's more... It has a darker look to it. And in Titanfall 2, it looks like they made things a little bit more cartoony, which is fine by itself, but in Titanfall 1, you see the whole conflict, right? As from like a regular soldier perspective, so it made sense. Then Titanfall 2 is just your little adventure. And then it made sense as well to have it like this, a little bit more colorful. But I think Titanfall 1 did its art style better, because there was more Titan customization, especially like the voices, the weapons, the abilities, and it was completely unbalanced. And then, yeah, I think, and in Titanfall 1 and Titanfall 2, the pilot's customization depends on what weapons you use and what abilities you have. It's like a Call of Duty kind of thing. And honestly, I would love if Titanfall 2 launched with Titanfall 1's Titan customization. And imagine if we get Atlas, Strider, and Ogre back again with an additional Vanguard, and they can modify all of it like the first game. And only Strider could get the sword and the flight capability, and only Vanguard could get recharging energy shields, that kind of thing. But you could mix and match. And pilot customization, imagine if it was like Halo Reach, it would be so much better. But it is what it is. It's a shame really that the only thing I can play right now in Titanfall 2 is the campaign and Frontier Defense. And Frontier Defense can get old sometimes. Especially when I'm not focusing on leveling up a weapon or a Titan or something. But Titanfall 1, man. The campaigns had set pieces that Titanfall 2 just cannot compete with. Like the super carrier, the giant wildlife, and the big towers and shit. Like on one of the missions, you see one of the big towers going down and the wildlife coming in and destroying everything. That was cool as hell. I wish Titanfall 2's campaign had that kind of spectacle to it. Like in Titanfall 2, I believe you get to see some wildlife like the prowlers. But you don't get to see the giant dinosaur things. You don't get to see the flying dragon things. Yeah, I get it's fine because it's a different planet, but it would have been nice. Honestly, having a Titanfall MMO, I don't think is that bad of an idea. Now that I think about it, because imagine you're fighting, like you could choose I am still a militia, something like that. And then whatever you do in PvE or PvP could count against like the score or something. Something like For Honor, like back in the day when people thought the war thing actually mattered. That kind of thing. I know I'm just shooting out ideas here. But let's say if Titanfall 2 got more support, I think more game modes could have been added. I think more Titans would definitely be added, because I remember they added Monarch as a DLC Titan. Then maybe they could have added in more voice lines, or added more like voice customization at least, or added in like some of the older Titans alongside the newer ones. It's a shame that this game didn't get the support that it needs, other than server costs. But it's nice that, you know, unlike Titanfall 1, I can still go back and play the campaign. Because Titanfall 1's campaign is actually really good, but it's a multiplayer only thing, which is annoying. It's pretty annoying. I think Titanfall 2's campaign does what it set out to do, and it did it pretty well. That's kind of it, really. Alright. I may have nothing else to say here, so I'm just going to end the stream in a while. We get back to making videos again. Maybe Severed Steel, maybe Monster Hunter World, maybe another PGR video. Maybe I'll make a video discussing, not discussing, maybe like reviewing the campaign itself for this game. I should do that actually. Since it's pretty short, I don't have like 20 hours of stream footage to cut down. So it's not that annoying. It's not that time consuming, because when I draw a character and I see there's way too much details in it, I'm like, oh shit, where do I start? And I want to make a video out of stream footage, I'm like, it's so much footage, where do I even begin? But it's fine, I've done it before, I can probably do it again. So yeah, that's all. I'll probably make a video on this one, probably after I do another playthrough on the hardest difficulty. But for today, that's it. Alright, ending stream now. Damn, that was a short campaign and a short stream, whatever. Ending stream now.